And there's my face. How's it going, y'all? Damn, nice picture, Anakin. And you can upload your own picture to the Tekken World Tour site. So, if you guys like the picture, or don't like the picture, or if you are just a generic face, right? You can add your own picture. Pretty sure that's an Anakin loaded picture, or maybe one of his sponsors loaded that. Ooh, JD, Anakin. I mean, top. I wonder where the cutoff is. Damn, Abel is gonna make the World Finals. I think. I don't think he can fall out. Right? I don't even know how many Master events are left. Doubles in it. Oh, actually, no. Never mind. Because Abel is only what 20 points ahead of Double. Right around Rangchu's area is where it gets real tight. Well, I think Rest is getting booted though, that's for sure. I think Rest is getting booted unless the only person that can, the only way he can't get booted is if top 8 is basically all people above him. No, it's a South American Challenger event. TXT is not a Masters event this year. The top 19 make it in. So 20th place is basically, you know, bridesmaid, etc. Man, this is, and I mean, wow, you know who I just realized? Wait a minute. Wait, what? That Shadow. Yeah, I forgot. Shadow's in it, dude. How many? Oh, so we have, I think we have 3 Americans, right? Shadow, Jimmy, and Anakin. Damn, Anakin had a really fucking good year. I think this year we're gonna have more Japanese, less Koreans, and less Europeans. Wow, John Ding is just outside. So is Kane and Trench. Roy Nietzsche as well. Take. Oh, this is a big tournament for Take. If Take has a good performance, he can clear off one of those Masters, I think. I think he can clear off one of the 25 Masters, right? Or does do they count Evo as a Master in this? I don't want to click it. Cherryberry Mango Gan. Damn, it is close. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, look at this shit. Low High. He is big daddy threat right now. You know, he's been doing so well lately, right? What did he just win? He just won something. I don't remember, but it was hella good. Who's in this bracket though? Ray, I think Ray is that girl that draws pictures of all the chicks in Tekken. But she refused to take my commission of Ganryu. I was a little bit disappointed about that. I don't know if that's her, but I think that might be. Jeff Hardy and Yuma. Jeff Hardy is a wrestler. He used to wrestle on WWF and TBS, TNT. No, he's a Korean King player. He's good, but he's definitely not like a hella good King player. In fact, I don't even know if he plays King anymore. Yuma, however, I know this guy as I think a Horong player from Japan. And I only know him because his name pops up every time I go to Sugamo Arcade. I'll be watching, like, if I ever like just stand around and watch other people play and I'm looking at a high rank, usually it's him. He's in that arcade all the time, so that's a good one. Ow. Oh, man. Ow's a good one. Ow, Ruka. Ooh, that's a match too? This one's a good one right here. Reaper Rapid. He's the Jin player, I believe, from either Thailand or the Philippines? I want to say Thailand. Yeah, Thailand, right? But he's going to be going up against Keisuke. And Keisuke is like the baller Kazuya guy from Japan. He's like he's like Japan's like crazy Dong Pao in a sense. He doesn't go for like crazy high technical shit, but his execution's on point, and he's willing to try to punish shit for 14 frames with electric. He's good at that. Al does pick Miguel. He hasn't picked Miguel recently, I don't think. Not this season at least. Season 2, he definitely was a Miguel. I felt like in Season 2, Al was definitely more of a Miguel main than he was a Lisa main. So yeah, this is a good match. I think Reaper Rabbit and Keisuke, either one of those players, I think could upset Al on this side, but I think Al is pretty solid here. And then the low high. Al got all the harder matchups like Masakadi Jin, who can surprisingly take out like Japanese players. I want to say Masakadi Jin may even have beaten Al in a tournament. Tokyo Masters starts in about like 24 hours, I think. Chikurin. Hey, this dude's good too. Wasei PTJ, I think he's good. I mean, the problem is that some of these Japanese players put their name in broken English, and so it's like I don't know if it's the same guy or not. Chikurin, Jonah is hella good. This guy every damn day is from SoCal. He's gonna be going there to get his butt kicked. That's cool. Dimeback. Wow, Sho and Hippoken. Sho's a Lisa player. He made the World Finals a while back. Hippoken though, he was originally a Panda player, but as soon as Marduk came out, he's been a Marduk main. He's hella good with Marduk. But Dimeback's in here, and Dimeback hasn't had a good. I don't think Dimeback's a threat to make it this year compared to last year. You remember Dimeback was. He was hoarding all those tournaments, so he had, like, hella points, but not off of high results, right? Basically, the way I consider the new format this year the Dimeback killer. Like, it was meant to keep Dimeback out of the top 20, because he almost made it last year by spamming tournaments, and this year he can't spam tournaments. Overall, I think Chikunin's in a pretty good spot in this one. In fact, the only person that I think that actually gives him trouble is Dimeback. But maybe Sho and Hippoken can do good either. And Lord Bear, that's a name I like, because I remember it. I just don't remember where he's from, but I love the name. Lord Bear. Pina's a Master Raven player. She's pretty good. Hito-chan. I don't know who Hito-chan is. But obviously there's Rangcha. Look at all these names in Japanese. How am I supposed to read this? Chaos Ritter? Kagemaru is going to be in this one too. You guys know Kagemaru as the Master Cup reverse OCVer. He hasn't really had that much success outside of that, I think a lot of people are like, they know of him and they watch him play, but like he just hasn't had that breakout performance yet in singles tournaments. Recruit is a Asuka player. He streams a lot on the YouTube. And Kobore, She's the Elisa player. This one seems like a pretty solid pool. I think Rangchu makes it out pretty easy though. So far, the first pool seemed like the toughest. Nobi, Fighter, Macroya TV, Natsu, Shine. Oh wow, Shine has to play this dude? I know this guy. Paruru. Paruru is I think a Lars player from Japan. Oh, Avermedia? Kari? Wow. I forgot about Kari. I haven't heard of this. Like, it feels like I haven't seen Kari in a while. He's the Japanese Yoshi player. Zaki Wild's a Akuma player. I know that. Seems like a pretty favorable bracket for Nobi. I think Nobi will have a good one here. Kari can definitely take him out. I think Shine could take him out as well, though. I think Santori's a Ling player. Is that SoulCal Natsu? Yeah. Supposedly. Well, no, not supposedly. 100% because she's actually in Japan. Naroma's pool. Man, Naroma has been so solid this game, man. If you haven't... Oh, Naroma and this dude Taku. Taku's a... Fuck, what can... I think he plays Miguel. He plays Miguel, but earlier on he was playing Shaheen. But I think he is like the Miguel player, and he's super solid. But he's also like, he just seems to be kind of like that guy that's, he'll finish, like, he's the kind of guy that will finish 17th and have like an upset or two, but no one will know because it was in loser's bracket. And like, he'll get 17th and like take out people that like everyone knows, but they won't know him. Shin Akuma, I believe, is a Akuma player. Duh. From shit. From somewhere in Asia. Sorry, I totally forgot. I met him at Evo Japan actually. Oh, and there's a Bupo. Ito Bupo at the bottom. Fuck. Okay, this is confusing. There's Bupo and there's Bupamen. And this is... Where's No Pants? No Pants is the one that always asks me about this, and I always don't know. And then we always get confused. I think Bupo is the Steve player, though. And Bupamen is the Paul player. Either way, they're both good. Oh, and this dude at the bottom. Yororel. This guy's an Akuma player. He used to, like, early on, before the game came out on console, he used to be the one, like, recording a ton of combos and shit at the arcades. He would do what do you call, I guess they're like tool assisted. I think they were. Anyways, he's pretty good, but you just don't see him a lot in tournaments. He's actually someone that showed me a lot of tech early on when the game first came out. You know, it's like he was the one that like would put out like random, like, you know, just little like nuggets of information of tech. And so those are the things like I always remember. Like you can, you know, like if you block some parts of strings and it has a low in it, you can. He's the kind of guy that would find out that you can actually jump the low. So rather than blocking and punishing it with like an 11 or 12 frame, whatever, you can actually jump and get a jump in if they do the low in the string. Shit like that. He was very good with that. What the hell is this first name? Can't read this name because it's too long. There's JD. JD. Mayuge, I think, is a bear player. Kazumi player from Osaka. Oh, and Tariskata, the Kazumi player from Japan. He's good too. But I like JDCR in this. JDCR got a good character, and he's been playing pretty well lately. He's a cheater. This is a pretty fucked up pool. Double, obviously. B-Kun is that Elisa player that was on Team Japan when they did that 12v12. He was at Evo. I think he was like beating up people at Evo. Like he was beating hella good people at Evo. I think the only person he couldn't beat was like Dojin or some shit. Like he got deuced out by one player. I forget who it was. But he was killing people. And then you got Lilyman versus SD, who I think they're friends or something. Hey, this guy's Chokesy. He's a Geese player. He styled on me one time on my own stream. And then he posted that shit up on Reddit, Twitter to get clout. He got it. It was pretty sick. Can't even be a fucking pro gamer and a pro streamer without being styled on my own stream, clipped on. No privacy, I tell you. Dion Gray, though, he'll be there. Who's Dion playing now? He used to be a Jack player. Then he was playing Geese a lot in Season 2. I wonder if he's back on Jack for Season 3 or if he's still playing Geese. Marduk and Jack? Oh, nice. Ito Shochan. Ito Shochan is a Lily player, I think. Hella good. I think that's a Lily player. If it's not a Lily player, then I don't know who the fuck that is. But I'm pretty sure it's a Lily player. We know how we feel about Lily players around here. Ooh, Kokoma. Kokoma's in a pretty safe spot too. Considering that, even if you... Considering... Where is he? Hey. Oh, 13th? Actually, he's not that safe. Actually, man, it's hard to even say. I think if you're... I want to say the cutoff point... Damn, what is the cutoff point? Because there's a big gap between, like, 16th, which is Jimmy, and 19th, right? It's a 200 point, almost a 200 point difference, you know? Definitely, Chanel, Saint, and Rest are in bad spots, obviously. I don't think Kokoma needs to do well at this tournament, but it definitely would help his standing. But he's kind of in a weird one though, right? Because he's got to deal with Mimi, of course, Yojin Boy, Oshare Kosetsu. He's a Kazumi player, and then all these Chinese names I can't read. He's got to bring back the cosplay. Nah, he's a Talon boy though. He gets to wear cool jackets. I want to wear a cool jacket. I mean, my jackets are cool, but they don't have my name on it or anything. Here's Jimmy. He's getting revenge on AK by beating up his brother JK. You bet Yojin Boy beats Kokoma? I could see that. I could definitely see that. Because there's two things here. There's one, Kokoma keeps jumping around to different characters, and while Yojin Boy is a he sticks with one, and I'm not sure how much experience Kokoma has against Gigas in general, right? Unless he plays like Dotoring all the time. Ooh, we got Jotaro's in this pool. Jotaro's like kind of like semi-Equinox. Alright, so obviously Jimmy's in this one. You got a bunch of other dudes. Oh, Subumi's in this pool. Subumi's hella good. Super young kid that plays Shaheen. I like Jimmy in that match, but Subumi's playstyle is kind of the one that might give Jimmy problems. Jotaro, though, he's hella good. He's a pro license holder, Noctis main, hella rich. And, he's sponsored by Equinox for like one time until he does well, and then they'll sponsor him for good. Obviously, Yu. Everyone loves Yu. I think I like Jimmy in this pool, to be honest. I think I like Jimmy to make it out of this pool in winners. I think he makes it out. I think he makes it on winners. But I think it's not going to be easy for him. I don't think. Yeah, Jimmy went. Jimmy said that if he got top 3 at Electric Cancel, he can go to the Tokyo Tekken Masters. He was going to go to Tokyo Tekken Masters no matter what, but he was like, if I get top 3 at EC, then I'll feel like good about my position, so I don't have to like go do or die in Tokyo, because that's too hard. Just beat up on SoulCal scrubs for a little bit, and then you go to Japan and have fun and play, and not worry about it. Ulsan. Hey, Canis. Hey, Wayne, why don't you tell us a story about Canis? Canis is a Korean Claudio/Steve main. She's very good. Oh, Kuro. He's in this pool too. Wow. Hakayo's in this pool. Artek. And Zegaru. Zegaru's I don't know what character he plays in Season 3. He was a Steve main in Season 2. He jumps around the characters a lot. He was a Dragunov main in Season 1. His team, I like his team a lot in Tag 2. He's one of my favorite Tag 2 players. He played Jack and Ogre. I love that team because the Raw combo, if you had I think if you had Ogre on point and you just and you bounded them, the wall combo at that point, once you tag in Jack, is 1+2, 1+2, and then with Ogre 1+2, 1+2, 1+2. So you just mashed 1+2 like crazy as your wall combo. No one could fuck that up. And yet somehow, who do you think dropped that combo? Candice was the one that beat Princess Ling. Who is the best Canadian player? Seems we are lacking good players over here. LOL. Bin Chang or EBM? Possibly Just Frame James? Seattle's in Canada, right? Princess Ling could also be a candidate for best Canadian. He's from Sacramento, Canada. And you guys got an asshole. You guys have like the biggest asshole Oscar player up there in Canada. What's his name? Jinch? Or is it Jonch? I never knew how to pronounce his name. Fuck that guy, by the way. I hate playing him because he always fucks me up with dumb shit because I'm playing dumb. So fuck him and fuck this. Ooh, this is I think Ulsan. Ooh. Ulsan. How has Ulsan been doing this season? Yeah, Ulsan, Hakayo. Hakayo has kind of fallen off in recent memory. And Zergal's been decent. I think Ulsan makes it out of this pool and winners. But I don't know. I mean, you could definitely see some upsets by like Zergal or Hakayo. I wouldn't be shocked if that happened. But I wouldn't be like, you know, bet the house on that shit. Saint, K-Dog, Sonship. Oh, Sonship's a Geese player now, dude. That is like, that one hurts. That one, actually, I'm not a Brian player. So it doesn't hurt me. I know Jimmy is the kind of guy that gets hurt by this shit, right? There's an old school Japanese Brian player by the name of KDZ. He's like, he was like the Brian player for a while in Japan, and then like, you know, he stopped playing for a long time, and then he was playing Tekken 7 last year at Master Cup, and Jimmy, you know, I talked to Jimmy about it, and he was like, yeah, you know, I saw him, and I was like, oh shit, you know, but he's not a Brian player anymore. And I was like, nah, no way, dude, how can he not be a Brian player? Who does he play? And then Jimmy goes like, that's the worst part. He plays Kuma. He plays Kuma. Not even a Kuma, he plays Kuma. He just shook his head. Jimmy just shook his head. He's like, what can I do? If Sonship is playing Brian, though, that'd be sick. You should ask NYC Fab what's his favorite part about Sonship. He'll tell you Sonship has no ability, even though he's a Korean. From Korea, speaks, I'm sure, fluent Korean. He was even a pro League of Legends player at one point. Sonship, however, cannot Korean backdash. He only goes forward, no back. Only forward. That's what Fab says. I'm just the messenger here. This is kind of a stacked pool too. We got Ice Cold Ombre. This guy's gonna get fucked up. And no, actually, Ice Cold Ombre, do me a favor. This guy, Shake. So, Shake is the guy that OCV Team Korea a few years back with Gigas in the Master Cup. Remember when he beat Kudon's ass? And then because of him, I was a Gigas main for like a week. That was a terrible week. Yeah, Ice Cold Ombre, hey, do it for me. This guy eliminated my team from the NorCal Strong Style Japan. That doesn't make any sense. Strong Style Japan. He beat me, and then he fucked up Rip. Hey Wayne, does Sonship backdash? That's what I want to know. So that's not actually a good match. Sorry, Ice Cold Ombre, I'm sending you to the losers bracket, even though in my heart, Sonship versus Shake, I think will be a good match. Saints lost to Yojin Boy before, right? His Gigas. And then on the bottom side you got AK, obviously hella good, right? Mamba, who I don't know what character he's playing. Is he still playing Katarina? I thought Katarina's dead. Sir is a Japanese Eddie player, pretty good. And I think Rito, this dude way at the bottom, I don't know what character he plays. He's very familiar sounding though. I want to say Asuka, but I'm not positive. In fact, don't quote me. Anyways, Ice Cold Ombre, I'm cheering for you, but just know that I'll be the first one to greet you in the losers bracket. I think I like AK in that pool too. So John Ding, who I think is John Ding is outside, right? I think he's on. If you're not on page number 1, don't talk to me. He's on page number 20. On page number 2 in 22nd. 425. Wow, look at that. You get so see the reason. So John Ding, he can replace any of his masters, right? A good showing at this tournament will help him out a lot. So he can definitely slide up with a good masters, right? Top 3, I think he's in a good spot. So he needs to do well, and the first thing he needs to do is win his pool. Now, unfortunately for him, I think his pool's kind of fucked up. So John Ding has to play. Oh, what is this guy's name? This guy's name is just a date. Like, I want to see if he has a real name, or if he just. All right, he just cool. He just signed up with this date, with the date. That's tight. Why not? So he needs to make it out of this pool. Here's the thing though. Amigo is in this pool. If you guys don't remember Amigo, remember before Evo Japan actually happened, they had a tournament called Evo Sai. He won that tournament. Evo Sai. He won with Jin. He's kind of hasn't like done much since then, but he's always been like, you know, and he's been a name. Not like the best, you know, not consistent. He doesn't travel, so he could definitely upset John Ding though, especially considering that he plays Jin. But more so, you got PTJ, who I want to say is a Jack player, but I have no idea. It could be a Geese player too. I forget, because PTJ is a very odd name. But the guy right below him is Shido, and Shido is a Steve main, and he's the Steve main that was on the Walker Gaming. He's hella good. I think Shido, Amigo give John Ding some problems, and he has to play them in succession if Shido makes it all the way through, because he has to beat Maru and Nori. On the bottom, you got DS Khaled, Aoyama 333. He's a Lars player. This is actually a pretty interesting pool. Honestly, I can't choose a winner. I think John Ding wins this pool, but he definitely has the hardest path to winning the pool. Because I think after his first game, he's going to have to play someone good, and then he's going to have to play someone good, and then for sure he's going to have to play someone good. But I still think he can do it. Take. Oh, Aiken. And Crazy Dong Pal? Are they both 2P Mishimas? Aiken and Crazy Dong Pal are going to fight for 2P. Oh, yeah. But we know, since we know that Atif Butt is, yeah, I said Butt. Atif Butt is in the, out of immigration, or whatever. He'll be there. Ooh. But probably, this guy right here, I think I want to say this guy, K, is a Lee player. He's actually very good, but I haven't seen him play in quite some time. Crazy Dong Pal, I like. He's a Kazuya / Akuma main. I don't know which character he'll play in tournament. He seems to jump around. Aiken, the Rip lookalike, that's way better. Take, obviously. Fuzzy Mizu too at the bottom. I wonder, man. I hope Furumizu's still playing Lei. I don't like my Lei players switching characters. Fucking whack. Yeah, this is a good pool though. This is a real good pool. I don't want to make any predictions, just because I gotta be honest, I don't think I've ever seen Atif Butt play. But, no pun intended, I'm very excited to watch him play. Oh yeah, Wayne, he did cock block you. I remember, I think I watched that match. Or I tried to at least. Oh, that's you, second son? Hey, listen, man. You got this. If nobody believes in you, just know that your mom thinks you're cool. At least I hope so. If your mom doesn't think you're cool, yeah. Cherry Berry Mango Kosuke. Kosuke is a he works at a Sugamo arcade. He's a Heihachi player. Whoa, Waluigi? Shooty? Damn, Shooty too. Shooty Lee slash Jin. Although I think he's all Lee ever since Lee came out. Pecos? Oh shit, Pecos is right outside of it too, right? Where's he at? 325. This will be his third master though, so no matter how he does here, he'll get points. But look at his points in masters though. 150 and 70. He's done really well. But I don't know. I don't think even if he wins, right? Even if he wins, he's only going to get 300 points, which will put him in the top 20, but it's not like a safe position even. Damn, even AK's right out of it. Dojin, Gen, Take. Ooh, oh man, oh. Ooh. Damn, this is gonna be a fun one, dude. Like, there needs where's the math nerds? Someone get speed kicks on the case. Tell him to get his face off of the rankings and get his numbers on the leaderboard so I can know who's mathematically in and all this other stuff. I'm sure that is very easy to find out. But yeah, Pekosu, Tanukana. Wow, Tanukana versus Kato Cobain. That's a match. Oh, and this dude, Masa. This dude right here at the bottom, Masa, he played at Fighting Tuesdays. You know, Fighting Tuesdays was pretty big. There's a lot of people entered, even like AK entered, Dojin entered, I think. But Masa, I'm pretty sure he was a Leo player in like season 1, but right now he's been playing Jin, and it looks really good. His Jin's actually been on point. What up, Zong1? How's it going, man? Yeah, so Masa actually could make some noise in this pool. I think this pool's up for grabs. Hey, Cherry Berry Mango's down at the top. Is he? Oh, damn, he's right down there too. Oh, this pool means a ton. This pool means a ton. You either have Pecos or Cherry Berry Mango making out on winners and getting closer to being in that top 20. But then you got people like Kato Cobain and Masa and Tanukana looking to just play spoiler. If any one of these, if Pecos or Cherry Berry Mango end up not making it to the winners finals, then they're fucked. They're fucked. So that's a good one. So Liquid Gen, he's got to do well, right? He's outside. Vegawa's an old school player. Last I saw, he was playing Geese, but that was quite a while ago. Nene the Dragon from fucking Peru, the Kazuya main, right? He's the one that put Kudons out of the tournament, and they're in the same pool.
Big dog, big nut.
Yes, Super Spook Boy 64. Thank you very much for the 2 months, man. Much appreciated. That's crazy. Kudons and Nene are in the same pool again. Not even again. They played in fucking top 8 at Masters, but they could very well play against each other. Ooh, Nene versus Gen. Oh, Gen's got a rough path, because even if he beats, you know, he already has a hard first match. Vegawa's a old school player. I think Gen wins though. But Nene versus Gen. Ooh. Kudons versus my boy Poco. Poco's he's my twin. He wears fitted hats. Back when I used to wear glasses, you know, a lot. He wore glasses too. We both had like some stubble. But he's like a foot taller than me. It's a fucked up twin situation. And then Taiheyo at the bottom with Mott and Ryochin. Damn, Taiheyo though. Man, Taiheyo is like the... Oh man. He's like... He's so good until... Like when he needs to be good. You know what I mean? Keep that same energy when it's crunch time. He doesn't keep the same energy when it's crunch time. That energy gone. But when it's not crunch time, Taiheyo is sick. He's hella good. But crunch time comes. Damn, man. And it's like, remember that there was one tournament in Japan where he was playing against Ni, and he launched Ni. He killed Ni. Ni was dead. Ni, you could see his like, you could see the body getting juggled, and you could see like Ni's spirit flying out of it, right? You just saw that shit. All Taiheyo had to do was down forward 2-1, Shining Wizard. He goes for 1-2, forward 1, the hard shit. It's not that hard, but same energy, crunch time, When he could have just done down forward 2-1, the easiest. No way you can drop that shit unless you're a weird hitbox player or some shit. Oh man, dude. Oh. Anyways, I like Taiheyo a lot. if you can't tell, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of his, which is why it hurts me a little bit, you know? Anyways, Taiheyo... This is a fucked up pool. This is a good pool, too. I can't choose who makes it out of this pool, either, because you got Taiheyo, Kudons, Mots, Nene, and Gen. This pool... Who do you guys think? Who do you guys want, and who do you guys think? The issue is here, right? I think only Gen and Kudons, right, because they're seeded, I think they're the only ones that are, that really need the points, right? Nene is really just there to shit on everyone's parade. I don't know how many points Nene... I don't think he has that many points. Unless he got a lot of them from, dojos, right? That's pretty much how, I think, oh, 45th. Wait, how much? 240. Actually, I mean, he would have to get... he would have to win, basically. I don't think second place even puts him in top 20. So he could just play huge spoiler here, right? And he's hella good. It's one of those things, though, right? Style makes fights. Like, maybe Nene and Gen will be, like, a fight that's, like, a super beatdown because Nene's, you know, style is just so offensive and so, like, quick-paced that it might overwhelm Gen. Or it could be, like, Gen's like, yo, Kazuya, I face this shit all the time. Sidestep left, oh, here you go, you're trying to wave dash in front. Alright, let me launch you. You know, it could be either way. Or it could just be hella dope. And I think it's going to be the last one. I think that's going to be hella dope. The NYC monthly GM, Joey or Kudons? Probably Joey. I like Joey. Oh, Dojin. This guy right here, Kujinshi. He's a Asuka player. He did hella good. Oh, he got his... He was on the all Asuka Master Cup team. And he was like the anchor. Like, he rallied all the Asuka troops, and they all put their big hands together like Asuka, and they all did this, and they all touched each other. It's weird. But that's what Asuka players do. They greet each other by holding forward 3, spin around each other for a little bit, and then do 1+2, and then they touch each other like this. I don't know what it is about Asuka players, man. It's like Lily players on their feet, Asuka's in the hands. Nah, Kujinshi's hella good though. He's gonna be playing. He'll probably play against Dojin unless this TRT Northland guy and this dude Otsu or something fuck it up. Hey, there's Soup Dupes. I know this guy. He's a guy. Was Honey. I've heard of him. Mikio. He's a Ito Mikio is a Leo player. Pretty good too. I heard in Japan. I don't know who. I forgot who said it. It's probably like Obama or Giuna or some shit. But Was Honey has like a huge fan club in Japan. Like there are people out there that just like straight up worship this motherfucker because he's hella good with Akuma. To be honest, I'm trying to find the fucking subscription page for the Was Honey fan club. But I can't read Japanese. It won't let me. This will be a good pool, but Dojin versus Honey is gonna be an interesting one. That's the Philippines versus Pakistan. That's another AK Arslan. Was Honey for sure is definitely not like any other Akuma player though, so he could definitely. I think I like Was Honey in this. Here in Saudi, we have a fan club for me. Yeah, right. You guys can't have fan clubs for whack things, can you? I guess. Yeah, I'm sure people still get like some weird ass like Stone Temple Pilots fan club thing. Yeah, all right, sure. Just don't use my name without my permission. I should do a first to 50 with Awas? No way, dude. Can you imagine an Akuma mirror first to 50? What a first to 50 in an Akuma mirror basically means first to fist fight. Whoever gets pissed enough to fist fight. Because that will happen before you reach 50. Oh, now we get to do the best part. We get to see the seeds. We can see how, in their mind, I mean, it's not really, but projected. Yeah. Low high over Dojin. Right, double versus Jimmy. But Dojin's the one with Was Honey. Oh. So, and low high has looked hella good, right? Right? Low high has looked hella good, but did Was Honey and Low High play? I forgot. Well, if they did, then Was Honey won. And if they didn't, then, well, now we'll get to see if Was Honey can get through Dojin. I'm gonna try to see. Did Low High have a sick pool? He did. He had Ao in his pool. And Keisuke. Damn, this is gonna be sick. You guys are fucking lucky. You know that? Remember back in my day, man, we didn't have shit like this. I had to go to Tekken Zaibatsu and refresh and hope that Spirojin posted up money match results between him and like fighting GM or some shit. The fuck? That was the days, man. Now we can watch everything and still complain about that shit. Damn, they got Jimmy losing the double. What time does it start in America? Sometime around 8 or some shit. Or 11, depending on where you're from. Could be as early as 5. I mean, just look at this. I'm looking at this and I can't choose any of these matches. These are just seeds. These don't mean shit. But this tournament's fucked up. This is basically, it's like if you took Evo Worlds, right? If you took Evo this year and cut that shit off at 200 entrants and pushed 16 16,000 people, or 1,600 people aside, 16 million people aside, right? And you only have these 200 players. That's what this tournament is right here. This shit is basically like Evo, but it just comes at you a lot faster. Usually, like depending on how far you get in the tournament, it doesn't feel like Evo until you get to the third or fourth pool sometimes. Nah, this one comes at you fast. This shit is Evo right at the first round for some people. There's no knee in Chanel. Yeah, you're right. That's actually, it doesn't matter about knee, but it matters the most about Chanel. I wonder if they had a prior obligation. Oh yeah, none of the Rocks Dragons guys, huh? Rocks Dojo same day? That makes sense. I guess if people don't want to go all the way to Japan. Yeah, because it definitely feels... It feels like this can be a very... This tournament has a lot of weird, like, stories in it, I feel like. Can Jimmy, the lone American... I mean, he's not the only American in the tournament, but the lone American, can he somehow fight his way through these fucking monsters? Will Korea stay dominant in Japan like they normally have? This year hasn't been Korea's year. It's weird to say that, because it still has been their year. They're still doing hella good. But we just look at it as like, damn, they're so whack now. They're not Pakistan. Psh. I mean, even though, like, you know, this is how the projected brackets is, I think Honey... I mean, shit, Honey and Butt could do hella good, and it's gonna be fucked up. So far, I think the most interesting pool... There's a few of them, right? I think... Dojin's pool for sure is the most interesting to me, just because I think you have a Lost Honey in it, and that's a good one. But the other pool that is really good, I think, is this one. I think this is the most interesting pool to me. Is the Kudons, Gen, Vigao, Nene the Dragon, Taiheiyo pool. Like, I think Nene could hella make some upsets. But at the same time, Gen's been playing really fucking well lately too. Who knows, man? Who knows? The NLBC Dojo this weekend? Wait a minute. This weekend? When the hell's the NLBC Dojo? Because if he's going to... Oh yeah, okay, so if Kurons isn't going, then the actual real match is going to be Taiheiyo versus either Gen or Nene. Ah, dude, actually that's... Even if he's making a hard run for points... If he gets 100 from NLBC, it's still not enough to move him up. He needs to do good at a Masters. I don't think there's that many Masters left for him to go to. Damn. I want to see Kudons versus Taiheiyo. Well, I'm supposed to get hype over Kudons versus Fab. I'm actually pretty hyped for Kudons versus Fab now that I said it, and it could be real. In my own mind, I'm like, that sounds tight. I want to watch that. All right. It makes this pool less fun though. I want this pool to be more fun, not less fun. Damn.